everyone. This is Pooja Chabra from Book for Books, and today we are having author Manali Desai with us. She has penned down her novel, The Art of Being Grateful and Other Stories. So, hi Manali, how are you?
How are you?
Manali, you're not audible to me.
Okay. Let me adjust my position. Am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible now.
Yes. I was saying I am well. How are you?
Okay, I am good. So I am quite excited, I would say, because this is our first author chat show live that we are doing, and I hope that you are also excited about it.
I'm very excited. Actually, I want to know your thoughts and what are questions you have for me related to the book.
Yes, definitely. I have read your book. So before moving ahead, I would like to give a short background about a brief background about Manali. So Manali has penned down the An Art of Being Grateful, that is having 8 short stories belonging to different genres from romance, mystery, thriller, all in one go. And she has also written a book that is the Untold Stories. It's a bestseller, and she has won a prize for one of her short stories that the walls have ears.
Yes.
So yes, she has done all that. And she is also having a blog that is a Rustic Mind. So Manali, what was the inspiration behind this pen name, a Rustic Mind?
So I was always attracted to the things, the countryside feeling of things. And though by nature and personality, I am an urban girl. There's nothing related to countryside in my personality or my nature. But I was always attracted to that kind of lifestyle. Whenever I was traveling, I would prefer to go to a place which was, away from the city, had a countryside feeling, not very noisy and all. So, and my mind is also like that. My thought processes, they are very clear. Rustic just doesn't mean countryside. It also means something which is untarnished or something which is very simple. So that's how the inspiration for my pen name came. My mind is very simple, I think very simply, and I put across my thoughts in a way that people are able to understand it. So that's how the name came.
Okay, wow, wonderful. Okay, so coming to the next question, like I have read about you, so you were in the marketing earlier, then teaching, and now you're a writer. So how was this transition? Like, how you thought of becoming a writer or an author? You want to pursue this?
So the thought was always to get into a field which would be, very successful, very lucrative. So my degree college was BBA. The equivalent of that is called BMS in Mumbai. So I joined the BMS course, and right after that I did an MBA. And I was never a finance number person, so finance was out of question, and HR seemed very dull to me. So I took up marketing in my specialization in MBA. At that time I was inexperienced and I didn't give it much thought. But obviously, when you are starting out in marketing, you are also required, initially at least, you are required to do some kind of sales also. So when I joined the job after my MBA, a part of that job was selling, which I have nothing against, but it is not something I am very strong at. Thankfully, in that job, a part of it also consisted of content writing. That's where I found my, stronghold, which gave me the idea that I need to go ahead in the field of writing and not marketing or sales. That's how I thought of polishing those skills, writing skills, and I joined an MA course, full full year 2 years course, full time 2 years course in MA English Literature, and that started my journey into content writing, technical writing, not creative writing, technical writing. Creative writing, I had been doing as a hobby since I was in school. Uh, that only consisted of poetry writing. I never ventured into story writing or micro tales. Micro tales, in fact, I picked up just 4 to 5 years back. Poetry is something I have very strong hold on because I've been doing it since many years. And so that's how my writing journey began. But after I completed my MA course, I wanted to, do a job which would be related to the education that I had done. And teaching seemed to be the very obvious choice after MA in English literature. because it felt like a very practical choice. So I did teaching English teaching for 1 year in a school. Again, I didn't enjoy it. It was not. I was good at it, but I was not very excellent. So I had to quit it after 1 year. Another good thing that happened in that job is that I was required to do content writing there as well. I used to make lesson plans and make activities for the children, which led me into my next job, which was into an edutech firm where I did not teach, but I made the teaching materials for various courses like spoken English, IELTS, or business communication. That job was one of the best jobs I ever had, but unfortunately, it didn't last very long. I had to quit it after 2 years, and since then, I have been doing freelance content writing and blogging. The blog I started when I was in that edutech job. Uh, Rustic Mind came up when I was in that job. I didn't monetize it at that time though. I monetized it after I quit that job, and I went into full-time freelance writing and editing.
Okay, that has been a long journey, I must say. Okay, so yes, I have read your book, and there were different themes in the book, and that are inspired from our regular life, I would say. So, like, what was your inspiration? Because as a reader's inspiration, as an author inspiration are different. So, what inspired you to write about these particular themes?
Honestly, the first story, Bond in Love, is inspired from a writing prompt I came across about 2.5 months back. That writing prompt seemed very different from something I had ever come across. And I was like, I have not done anything like this in this genre. So I want to challenge myself and write this. That's how the first story came in. All the other stories, they are inspired from people around me, my own experiences of the all the experiences of people around me. So all the characters in the other stories, they are an amalgamation of myself and the people that I know or I have ever known in my life. Personally met people like that. Besides a fairy tale Christmas, because that's completely magical fiction.
Okay, so my favorite was Wand in Love, I must say, because it was it. I like personally reading the mystery and the thrillers, so it was quite. That was I was too intrigued by that particular story of yours. Okay, so
Myself while writing it because, as I said, that was something I have never written before. I don't write mystery and thrillers, and like you, many people have come and told me in their reviews that Bond in Love was something that blew their mind. They enjoyed it the most, and I was like, okay, I need to venture into this genre more, maybe.
okay, that's nice. So yeah, you have used so many genres. This comes to the next question. Like you have used out so many genres. So is it like that you are exploring yourself, or is it like that you can write all the genres? Like what is the thing behind this?
So the main motive behind this, if I tell you honestly, was to put together stories which were rejected. If you have read my afterword, I have very honestly admitted the fact that most of the stories have been rejected at one point or another, except three stories which I wrote to be part of this book. Five of the stories have been rejected by most publishers around the world. Not just as part of a book. They didn't want it to be a part of magazines or blogs either. So I was like, I didn't want to dishearten myself. I was like, just because they didn't like it, maybe it didn't match their requirement, but there must be a leadership for it out there somewhere. So yeah, that's how they came together. And also my idea was to uh, put together a book which had a variety. I didn't want to stick to one genre because सबके लिए कुछ होना चाहिए ना यार. That was the thought.
So what is your genre?
What is my genre? I'm admitting this, but I know many people are going to judge me on it. I am, a stickler for chiclet. I love reading chiclet.
That that's really wonderful. Okay, so as a like you are writing the short stories and the other ones, the untold stories, and the one you have written with other authors as a star. So they are all short stories, I guess. So are you planning to write a full-fledged novel?
that that's in the pipeline, but unfortunately, the only thing that is stopping me right now from writing a novel is that I don't have a good plot line for it, and that's like the beginning point for starting a novel. I am waiting for some inspiration to hit me so that I can write a good novel.
Okay, I hope that that inspiration comes to you soon. So, like I told you that I have already read your novels or your books. So there is a one. I am a curious reader, and very rarely we get a chance to ask the author that what was in the mind of that author while they were writing that particular story. So mine is like that you have this one of the story, the self happiness above all. So in that one there is a child, so I'm curious about it. Was that an adopted child, or where that child came from all of a sudden?
Then I have explained it in the story, right? She wanted the child. I mean, the female protagonist. She always wanted the child, but the husband did not want it at that particular point of time.
Yes.
So
So it's like it was in 2015 there was no child, and in all of a sudden it was mentioned at 8 or 9 years old. How come he became like that? That is the reason I asked you. Like, is it an adopted child or something?
that was a little technical error on my part. We have updated in the new version, new edition. The child is supposed to be 5 years old. It's not adopted.
Oh, okay. So I am a very good reader. I've read the whole story thoroughly.
That's
Okay, so okay, so I want to know, like, as apart from the writing, like, what is your writing schedule, or when you are not writing, what is your schedule?
Other than writing, what I do is I read a lot. That's how most of my stories are inspired. To all those people who are writers, who are aspiring to be writers, the one thing that I tell them is that you can't be a writer if you're not reading regularly. So that's one thing that I engage in every day, like a good 2 to 3 hours of reading every day. And other than that, I have my blog which I maintain every day. And besides that, my hobby, if you are asking in my free time what I do, I I binge watch whatever series that I am hooked on to, or whatever movie I would like to watch. That's what my daily schedule looks like. And the creative writing usually happens post dinner, which is after 8 or 9 p.m.
Okay, wow, that you have some great hobbies that you have. Okay, so like you have published your stories with other authors, and you have published your one solo as well. So how that was a different experience than publishing it with other authors?
Publishing with another author, other authors was a learning experience for me because I read their stories and it made me realize that there are so many genres out there which I have not explored and so many styles of writing which I was not exposed to. And also obviously connecting with them is also a good experience because you get to be a part of the community. It's a great thing. You don't get that opportunity being without working with them on some project or another together.
Oh, wow. So, like, what was one of the surprising thing that you learned about when you started writing?
One surprising thing for me actually was way back in 2012 or 13 when I actually started writing, professionally. Before that, I was only doing it as a hobby. I knew I could write well, but when I started writing it professionally, I realized that I have a natural, flair for it, which needs to be developed, which was surprising for me as well. Even today, when I write and when I send it out to, a few of my better readers, so the first thing they say is it's so natural. It doesn't look like, uh, some people also tell me that it's so different from your personality. It's not very obvious when one meets you that you could have such a skill, which was very surprising for me. But then there are other reviewers also out there who tell me that my writing reflects my personality, which are two different things.
Yes, it's true that we get different kind of views from the people. So, have you also faced a kind of writer's block?
Honestly, never happened with me because when that's a choice for me. I am not able to write only when I am not in the mood, or when I consciously make a choice that मुझे नहीं लिखना है आज. That's the biggest writer's block I have.
Okay. So that is wonderful, because sometimes the writers feel that it's really difficult and they have different ways of overcoming that writer's block in their lives.
Biggest writer's block is my mood.
So, what do you want to tell the aspiring writers? Like any message from your side for the aspiring writers?
One biggest writing advice is that read. Only by reading you will realize that what you want to write or what you don't want to write. Because even bad something you read which is badly written will teach you a lesson that this is not the way you should write. And other than reading, I would advise you to, because just because one or the other publication or anyone has rejected your story doesn't mean there is not a readership for it out there. The biggest example of that is my recent book. It's getting so many reviews. It's still in the bestsellers list. Most of the reviews are 5 star, 4.5 or 5 star. I mean, it's surprising for me that the stories in the book were rejected and still they are getting appreciated by so many people. So yes, don't stop believing in your stories.
So, like in this book particularly, or all the other books that you have done till now. So, like, which any of the story that you feel that this is the most I can relate the story, and this is from my own life. Is there any story?
So there are two stories which are my favorites of all the stories that I have written so far in so many years. There are two stories which I love the most. One is the 1 hour journey, which is linked to one of the stories in this book, and the other is No Witnesses, which again is a part of this book. So No Witnesses and the 1 hour journey, they are both related to incidents which had a huge impact in my life. Those are two stories which are real life inspiration and my own personal favorites of what I have written.
So, what are your readers' views about your writings? Like any special review that you remember that okay, this reader has sent me this particular thing.
Just today, one of the reviews that came in described my book as there was a food analogy in it, and I fell in love with that review because I'm a foodie. He described the review as saying that it's like a platter of the book is like a platter of food. You get the main serving, and then there is a surprise dessert, and then there is some leftover also.
Yes, definitely. Your book is having like so many beautiful pictures into it, and you have given the bonus readings by putting up a link with every story. Like how you get this idea about putting up another story with each one of the story.
And all 8 stories were done. I felt that the book was becoming very short, and unfortunately, Kindle doesn't allow you for the pricing below 49. I personally would have felt like I was cheating on the readers who are spending 49 rupees for nearly 30 pages. That 30 or 40 pages it was coming to initially, the book. With all the 8 stories, that's just the length it was coming to. So I felt, why not add something which the readers have already read from me. I have a huge fan following for my poetry. I have a huge fan following for my micro tales. So that's how the bonus reading came in micro tales. And poems, the end of every story. That's why I put the poems, because I have a fan following for my poetry. I was like, okay, let me add this. People already like my poetry and my micro tales, so I will add what I have already written into the book, which I am trying something new.
That was literally a unique and different idea. I haven't found it anywhere else. So that was really good, and the pictures were also quite good, and that makes you read the story. So coming to the next question, like what do you think makes a good story?
For me personally, I like stories which are slice of life, which people can relate to. All my writings, if you see, even my poems, they are all very relatable. So I think writing relatable stories, poems, and micro tales is what is essential. I think. But then there is also historical fiction, then there is also magical realism. Those are also genres that are well loved. So I don't know. I'm also a fan of those genres, but I think my strong foothold is on slice of life.
So Manali, it's like now I want you to tell your readers something that you want to tell that who are going to read your book in future or have they already read. So do you have any message for them?
Those who have already read, I would request you to put up a review, share your thoughts with me. Even if you're not putting the review on Goodreads or Amazon, just tell me how you felt about the book, because that's what the biggest prize for any author or writer is. They want to know what their stories made them feel, made the reader feel. And for those who have not read, go through the reviews. That will give you an idea how whether or not you want to go ahead and try out my book. Also, there is also an option of downloading the sample. So why not go ahead and try the sample first? A lot of people have actually told me that they went ahead and bought the book after reading the sample because the sample looked so intriguing. So yeah, I would suggest you to do that.
Okay, that's great. So yes, thank you so much, Manali, for being with us. And I will tell all the readers that go ahead and read this book, and you will get it on the Kindle, Amazon Kindle, and there are going to be bonus readings for you with each and every story. There are going to be links that can take you further to another story, and there are separate bonus readings in the book itself. So you are definitely going to enjoy the reading. Oh, thank you so much, Manali, for this conversation.
For having me. It was pleasant talking to you. Bye. Have a good day.
Bye.